Here's our man Bob. Works a steady job, pays his bills, and sometimes likes to wrestle with a little philosophy. Today he's picked a heavyweight, Rene Descartes' Meditations on First Philosophy. 6 of them, no less. Perfect, says Bob. I've got the afternoon free. All right, Rene, show me how you think. Meditation 1. On what can be called into doubt.
Whatever has deceived me cannot be wholly trusted. My senses have deceived me on many occasions, therefore, they are not certain. There are no definitive signs distinguishing waking from dreaming, therefore, all perceptual beliefs may be doubted. An all-powerful being could deceive, even in mathematics. Therefore, even reasoned truths might be false. To discover anything indubitable, I must suspend assent to every belief that admits even the slightest doubt.
Look, I appreciate wanting to wipe the slate clean, but this is a scorched earth policy. If a tool misfires, we simply repair it or we recalibrate it. We don't just discard every instrument we own. Our senses make mistakes, but they're also how we catch mistakes through comparison, testing, and replication. That's how real inquiry works. Suspending every belief is impossible anyway, because doubting is already using memory, logic, and language, the very things Descartes says we should distrust. You can't just pull the rug out and stand on it. He's sawing off the very branch that he's sitting on. His point about dreams has some bite, sure, but waking life leaves a coherence trail dreams can't hold. There's consequences, continuity, shared verification of consensus. Over time, the difference isn't subtle. And the evil demon idea, it doesn't add anything testable. It's just a dramatic flourish with no way to confirm or deny it. If philosophy is supposed to find knowledge, not just erase it, then total skepticism destroys the ground it stands on. And so Bob closes the first meditation with a healthy skepticism about skepticism itself. Descartes, however, is undeterred. With the slate wiped clean, he now turns inward, searching for a truth that cannot be shaken, not by the senses, not by reasoning, not even by the most elaborate skeptical invention. And so, we move with Rene into Meditation 2. Of the nature of the human mind.
Even if everything I perceive is false, I cannot doubt that I am doubting. Doubting is a kind of thinking. Thinking requires a thinker. Therefore, whenever I think, I exist. Cogito, ergo sum. The essence of the self consists in thinking, not in bodily extension or sensation. Thus, the mind is known more certainly than the body.
Yeah, I'll grant you that the cogito is compelling in the moment. Something is happening here. Awareness, thought, experience. That much is undeniable, but turning that moment into a statement about a separate, non-physical thinking thing is a bit of a leap. Experience alone doesn't carve reality into mind stuff and body stuff. That's a conceptual split, not a discovery. And as for the mind is more certain than the body, it feels that way because we access it from the inside. That's immediacy, not metaphysical priority. Modern neuroscience shows that when the brain changes, consciousness changes. So if anything, the body anchors the mind, not the other way around. You've shown that thinking can't be doubted while it's happening, and what that actually tells us about what we are is still very much an open question. And so Bob closes Meditations 1 and 2. Impressed by the ambition, unconvinced by the foundations, and already anticipating the next move. All right, Rene, you've cleared the deck. Now let's see what you build on it. I know God is coming up. This should be interesting. To be continued.